Nice neighborhood the Marshmallow Twins picked to live in. That might have bothered me once upon a time. I might have chased down that greasy-haired, pimple-nosed Game Boy playing punk and shown him an exciting new use for his turn signal. But not now. I'm on a mission. You know, Fluffy in Uranus's house is a candy-coated ray of sunshine in an otherwise bleak and desperate world, where people will gun you down and rip your eyes out so they can sell the retinas at the eye bank. It's Fluffy and Uranus's mailbox, just like everybody else's, only fluffier and more Uranus-y or idiotic mailbox. I hate you, mailbox! Oh, wait, it's Hootie and the Blowfish I hate. Mailboxes I can take or leave. Why, it's the same shape as the glowing ship that used to hover outside my bedroom window and visit me as a child. Perhaps I can use this later in some unforeseen and heretofore unexpected way. It's a garbage can lid. It's flat, round, and has a 40-inch diameter. Turn-ons include gentle sanitation engineers and green hefty bags. Turn-offs include maggots and garbage strikes. Superstore my great-granny's hiney. Let's just see about this. I guess you can tell the size of a man's insecurities by the size of his superstore. Why didn't he just buy a Corvette like the rest of us? Look at this place! An entire store devoted to selling junk with the new Duckman's ugly face plastered all over it. Why didn't I think of this when I was on top? What's the appeal with this guy? Sure, he's built like a brick pagoda and his teeth are brighter than a dozen Osmonds and he's got ruggedly handsome, boyish good looks like Mary Lou Retton. But aside from all that, what does he have? If I'm gonna publicly humiliate this joker, this cutout might come in handy. It's a cutout of that louse, the new Duckman. Unbelievable! All this merchandising centered around one person? A person no one even heard of 6 weeks ago? This is insane! This place puts Twitty City to shame.
Okie dokie, Mr. New Duckman, sir. I think we're ready to go. Just speak into this microphone, but don't use your powerful super crime-fighting vocal powers.
There are countless boys and girls waiting for the arrival of the new talking New Duckman Super Action Figure. Now, let us record the words of wisdom that it will speak in my monumental yet calming voice.
Fire away, sir.
Remember, kids, it's not cool to burn down the school.
Very motivating, sir. Let's try another one. Take 2.
Obey your parents, or I'll hunt you down and crush your windpipe.
Inspiring, sir. Take 3.
Remember, smoking cigarettes will kill you, and if they don't, I will.
Frighteningly effective, sir. That's all I need. I can get the production line running now. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Have fleet feet, my good lad. The noble members of the press await the debut.
In the meantime, you could entertain them with your phenomenal anatomy.
A capital suggestion. I'll palpitate my pecs and agitate my abs for them.
The likeness of that no-talent phony, the new Duckman, on a plethora of plastic garbage. Garbage that should have my face all over it. I think not. Shoplifting is a crime in which everyone loses. And if you get arrested for it, you get tossed in a holding cell that smells like a bag lady's pantyhose. Then you have to beg your sister-in-law to bail you out. And she'll do it only after you let her toss out your treasured collection of Mammary Master magazine. The likeness of that no-talent phony, the new Duckman. The likeness of that no... A couple of ace reporters. They're here frothing at the mouth, ready to pounce on a late-breaking story. I guess the bar's not open yet. What's the scoop, guys? You know, what's the skinny? Or the fatty? Or the... What the hell's going on here?
In honor of the grand opening of this new Duckman Superstore,
that paragon of justice and defender of decency,
the new Duckman is unveiling his new talking super action figure.
which in addition to reciting a variety of motivational sayings,
can sharpen kitchen knives and scissors, tell the correct time in 18 different languages, and helps eliminate foot fungus.
A couple of ace reporters. They're here frothing. The likeness of that note. Just look at him. 500 pounds of throbbing muscle being propelled by a brain the size of a peanut. No. I need to sabotage him, not get flattened by him. It's over 5 feet of titanium-laced concrete. It would take a work crew with a diamond tip drill years to even make a scratch. If you could even get them away from their current job of chiseling off Joan Collins' makeup. That security camera must scan anyone who wants to get through those doors. Big Brother must be fogging up his monitor. It's either part of the security system, or it's a high-tech athlete's foot killer. Sure, I could pound on it with all my might until my hands are bloody sacks of bone chips. Good idea. Right. I've got 3 options for getting past this camera. I could bypass the live video signal by wiring in a feedback loop. I could bash it in with a rock. Or I could figure out a way to outsmart it. I don't have a rock. Uh-oh. I'm sure all this security is just to keep out the rabble. I used to be a celebrity, though. I used to be somebody. They have to let me in.
Processing image. Working, access denied.
Oh, great. First people, and now machines are ignoring me. What's next? Single-cell organisms, Radio Shack salesmen, girls who play Dungeons and Dragons? How low can I get? Access denied this, you HAL wannabe!
Processing image. Working, access granted. Welcome, new Duckman. You honor us with your presence.
Wowzers! I'm a hungry boy. But the new Duckman is trusting me to get his new talking action figure done. And he did tell me to have fleet feet, but I'm really, really hungry. Except for that box of chocolate frosted Dingle Pops, I hardly had any breakfast. The new Duckman will be really mad if I don't get this done. But today in the cafeteria, they're having mystery meatloaf. If you guess the main ingredient, you get extra gravy. I'm not superhuman like him. I need nourishment to do my job. I'll just slip off for a quick snack.
If I were the wagering type, which I am, I'd bet that this button starts up the assembly line.
Remember, kids, it's not cool to burn down the school. Obey your parents, or I'll hunt you down and crush your windpipe. Remember, smoking cigarettes will kill you, and if they don't, I will. Remember, kids, it's not cool to burn down the school.
I wonder what's going on up there. I knew it! This is one of those rooms they add just to thicken the plot. Well, you can count me out. I've taken enough risks already. I am not going up there again. No, that wouldn't convey the right message. No, that... It's a book of matches. On the cover is a mail-in ad for opera lessons from that fat-faced Sally Struthers. No, the best thing to use on a button is your thumb. No, the best...
Obey your parents, or I'll hunt you down and crush your windpipe.
No, the best thing to use on a button is your thumb. I should steer clear of him. Corny said to try and muddy his image, not get my dental work stuck in his knuckles. A couple of ace reporters. So, what's holding up this quote-unquote press conference?
The talking new Duckman action figure.
Which is being produced right here on American soil.
In the factory located at the back of the store, as a matter of fact.
Isn't done yet, and it's got to be perfect.
All the world is waiting to pull that string and hear what it has to say.
It's an event of global interest, you know.
This is boring, Walter Crankbite. When's something gonna happen?
All in good time, because...
When you're unveiling a revolutionary new product...
And you have the reputation that the new Duckman has.
You make sure it's perfect.
Because you don't want to put on a bad show.
with the whole world watching.
Hey, wood-looking butt stain! Do you always finish each other's sentences?
Not at all. You must be...
Yes? I'm waiting. Come on. I must be...
Mistaken! You must be mistaken, all right?
Ha! I knew it. Nope, I'll pass. They're not exactly sparkling conversationalists. Just look at them. The likeness of that no-tell... I've taken enough risk.
Remember, smoking cigarettes will...
Great. I've been kicked out of my house, and now there's an electric fence and alarm system around it. I was a rotten father to my kids. It's no wonder I got locked out. I've got to win them back. How humiliating. Locked out of my own house. I feel like I'm 12 years old again. I've got to get back the respect of my family. Stephen Hawking Jr. left his toolbox chained to the electrified fence. Note to self. Mistake! The handle broke off this sprinkler months ago. I've been meaning to fix it. I've also been meaning to finish writing my 9-hour opera glorifying the virtues of Carol Alt. That's not gonna turn it. That's not gonna turn it at all. What was I thinking? That's not gonna help the cause. There's no going over, under, around, or through this fence.
I'm ignoring you, Mr. Nobody. I'm here all alone.
Oh, you'll be singing a different song when I'm back on top, you little toadstool. Hey, HR Puffy stuff!
Huh?
Let me in! I got news about the Academy Award nominations.
Oh boy, the Oscars! I'll open the gate away. Wait a minute. Who are you trying to kid? The Oscars were last year. Get lost!
I need to talk to Cornfed. Get him on the blower, Shamu.
Oh, he's not gonna want to talk to you. The show's 10 times more popular than it was with you on it. You're the last person he'll want to talk to.
Come on, just move those chubby fingers and let him be the judge of that.
Yeah, we'll see. Mr. Cornfed? The old Duckman is here at the gate. He says that he wants to see you. Yeah, that's what I thought, sir. Sorry to trouble you. Sorry, sport. He doesn't want to talk to you. Now, shoot!
Duckman had to remember to do the sabotage at the Superstore himself. I wasn't going to help. I knew he'd be a better person and ride a little higher in the saddle for it.
Why is everyone so crazy about this new Duckman character?
Are you kidding? He's smart and strong, and he has a neat costume, and he fights crime.
But who is he? What's his real name? Has he ever called the Psychic Friends Network?
And he recycles, and he could do math problems in his head, and he uses public transportation whenever possible, and he can make balloon animals.
All right already! I've had tongue surgery that's been more pleasant than this exchange. I'm leaving. Fluffy Uranus's ooey-gooey, candy-coated, sugar-frosted, chocolate-covered, cream-filled house. A marshmallow's wet dream. No, it doesn't make sense, and it's not funny. So, I'm not doing it. Fluffy and Uranus, those two little festering fuzzballs. Fluffy and Uranus. So have you two turned against me like everyone else?
Oh, no, Mr. Duckman. That's right.
Alicia Silk?
Why don't you...
No. Are you
No.
And... A couple of ace report. No, I better not. I need them to report the news. If they start chewing gum, then they can't do anything else at the same time. I'd like to drop an atom bomb in his shorts and give him a swift kick, but that would only make him mad. I think the key here is to sabotage the image, not the man. I shouldn't mess with their feeble minds too much. I'll need their support when I'm back on top. I'd like to drop an atom bomb in his shorts and give... I'll need this to have even the remotest chance at succeeding. It's a book of matches with a mail-in cover. This is an excellent opportunity to mail away for my free study-at-home opera lesson course. Luckily, it's a quick study program. La 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 la. Outstanding! With this newfound ability, no wine glass in town is safe. Look out, Crate and Barrel! Everything you could ever want to know about singing opera can be found in this single thin volume. The cover is gone, but the matches are still good. And remember, kids, only you can prevent trailer park fires. I'd like to drop an atom bomb in his... I shouldn't mess with their feeble mind. No, the best thing to use... Everything you could ever... I've taken enough... It's a book of matches. No. that's not going to help me muddy up Mr. Clean's reputation. I'd like to drop an atom bomb in...